Yes, thanks for joining us here on this Saturday evening. I am Chief Meteorologist Terrence J. Lawson. Before you click off for anything, everybody, I want to alert you and say stay tuned. We're going to talk a little bit about your long-range forecast for South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, any place in deep south and southeast where we could potentially be talking about wintry weather next week. And I'm going to tell you why my chances for wintry weather next week are going up here, everybody. And we're going to talk about that and all in just a few. But right now, we're going to go to some of your forecasts for the next several days and what we have seen from last night into tonight here. This is through Thursday 7 a.m. through Friday 7 a.m. through Saturday. This is all the rain we have gotten in the last 24 hours here. From yesterday morning through this morning, we have seen anywhere from the southeastern Midlands anywhere from 1.5 in Clarendon County, 1.22 and southeastern part of Clarendon. So you can see the most rain in the state has occurred in the southeastern parts of the viewing area here in the southern Midlands, includes Clarendon, Orangeburg, Sumter, Barnwell, Vanburgh, and up into Augusta area, which has seen the most rain here. Less rain totals has been reported in parts of Richland County, where some areas just got above half an inches of rain, where areas in the northern part of the state, like Newberry, so in the northern Midlands, didn't receive too much at all, everybody. So right now, this is a look at your 7-day because we're going to come back today in just a few minutes. We did have a lake wind advisory until 5 o'clock p.m. today. That was allowed to expire because winds were gusting up to the 20 to 30 miles per hour, which calls for choppy water on the lakes here, everybody. So that was some of your information. One thing, let's get right down to your 7-day forecast, and we're going to go back to this at the end. But today we received a high of 55 degrees in Columbia, but we did get to 58 at Columbia Metro Airport. Tomorrow, now for tomorrow is going to be kind of a tricky day because we have some kind of interesting things moving to the forecast. And this forecast is based for the central Midlands of South Carolina, which includes Richland, Sumter, Clarendon County, but it's based out of Columbia. So this is my forecast based in Columbia, everybody. And you can see we're expecting a high of 58 degrees Sunday with some clouds moving in Sunday night into Monday morning, where I did add about a 30% chance of showers into that forecast Sunday night into Monday. People have been asking me, could we see any snow flurries, or any kind of wintry weather Sunday night into Monday? I do not think so. It's going to be completely too warm for that, but there's a chance of a few showers that can move into parts of our region. Monday, again, a high of 52 degrees, sunshine at the end of the day, but as you move into the morning hours, it's going to be a chance of a shower, and even a possibility of a shower Monday. We're going to fine-tune that forecast and give you more information and more on that coming up for you tomorrow. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, clouds in the forecast, temperatures in the upper 40s, lower 50s where they should be for this time of year. You can see overnight temperatures are actually getting pretty cool. Besides from Sunday into Monday, we're going to be seeing some kind of clouds, which is going to keep the temperatures up because the clouds act as a blanket that do not allow for the radiation, the cooling to occur. By the time we get to next Friday, a high of 57 degrees, sunny and warm. But after Friday of next week, things become a little, well, not a little, but a lot interesting. We're going to get right down to the nitty and gritty for that, everybody. So this is a model. These are models. A model is what we look at as weathermen, anybody that study weather, or even known people, what people look at to see what kind of weather can we expect, say, tomorrow to next day, a month from now, 3 days from now, a week from now. You get the point. So this is a GFS model. This is one of the best models, I think, out there. The GFS is one of the good ones. The Euro is one of the ones we use. The NAM and the Canadian, which can be kind of off sometimes. But actually, Canadian has become a little bit better than the rest of them here. But we're going to talk about the GFS, one of the biggest ones that we're watching. This is from 0Z Sunday morning. So when you wake up in the morning, we're going to have a low pressure off the coast of New England here, which is going to be giving some wraparound snow for areas up north and the northeast. We have a clipper that's diving out of the Midwest, moving into the Great Lake regions, which is going to further move our way and give us a chance of rain Sunday night, into Monday. But as we advance, like I said, we're going to move it all the way into, well, Sunday night into Monday morning. You can see Sunday night, this is early Monday morning around 1 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock a.m. You can see we're seeing some snow showers into the northern part and the southern part of Illinois, Columbus, Ohio. You're seeing some, and it started to drop south, but you know, we're starting to get a little bit more rain because there's a little bit more warmer air in place, everybody. So now as you move towards our area, you can see this is Monday around, I think, around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You can see we're seeing a few showers. This model is not picking up the intensity of it. I think it's going to be a little bit more widespread than this. It's going to be scattered here and there. But we can also see some snow showers moving from we got high pressure up here. This high pressure will allow for us to get some northerly winds. So if you live in New York, New Jersey, Philly, Ohio, you can get prepared for a major snowstorm because after Monday, things will start to change into our area, everybody. We're going to start to see this low pressure move off the North Carolina coast after giving us a few showers Monday, that 30% chance, and as it move up, it's going to start to completely bomb out on the East Coast, so it's going to start to get moisture involved with it. There's going to be tremendous amounts of snowfall. You can see this is looking at Tuesday morning around 12 o'clock a.m. midnight. We are seeing very windy conditions in New York. Snow is moving in. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff going on right now in New York, and New York is just begging for some kind of relief because it gets worse than that as time goes on. Around 8 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday morning up north, it's going to be talking. It's going to be very windy. It's going to be very gusty, and there's going to be a lot of power outage. I can just expect it's just going to be awful if you're heading up to the northeast, and it continues Tuesday night, it continues Wednesday morning, it's continued Wednesday afternoon. It's a slow move. It's not something that's going to be in and out in about 3 or 4 hours. This is going to be a long event from 12 to 24 hours. And some areas just going to be seeing snowfall. Some of the amounts I'm going to show you that in just a few seconds, but right now this is just the main story from Tuesday and Wednesday. After Wednesday, it starts to be kind of quiet for a while before we get another little super clipper that heads out of the north and give us a chance of some more snow in New York and Philly, those same areas that will be getting hit Tuesday and Wednesday. And this time, Thursday into Friday, it's trying to add a little bit of a shower activity in here, but I'm not buying into that right now. I think the atmosphere will be too dry, but there is a chance that that could happen. I'm going to see some more consistency on the minor runs, and I will add my forecasting there and see. But as you move into time, that starts to move out. And Sunday, the weather's going to be quiet from after Wednesday, after Thursday night into Friday, it's going to be quiet. Sunday, we're going to start to look at a, I said Sunday, by the way, Saturday, next weekend is looking perfect, sunshine, a few clouds, looking nice. But now it gets kind of difficult and tricky. Sunday, we will have a piece of energy that was in the south dust that will move into the plains, which is Texas. This is going to start to have moisture involved with it. A lot of cold air will be in place for the panhandle of Texas, Amarillo, Texas. And now it's going to start to be kind of tricky. Watch this, everybody. As I advance this into time, you can see around, let's say, 3 o'clock Sunday, for example. Well, that is actually time. We have a strong, almost 1030 high pressure up there, center north of Philly, Pennsylvania, and as what it would do is kick things from north winds into high areas from northeast winds, which we call CAD, which is a cold damming event for South Carolina and North Carolina. They can even make it into Georgia sometime. It's going to be very cold air east of the mountain is trapped. Those are the days when we see cloudy, cool days with winds coming out of the north. This is throwing some overrunning on top of that cold air, which we can see some frozen precipitation on this map. Anyway, from our Charlotte area, you can see, I'm going to just zoom into this for you, everybody. Charlotte area is seeing some, and also, you can see it is around, wow, I just losing my model. Okay, everybody, it is actually around, let's see, Columbia is getting some. It's just terrible, and as we put this into motion, it is a lot of cold rain at the end of the tunnel. You ever heard that saying, there's some light at the end of the tunnel for all you snow lovers? This model is showing some few slight snow showers, but any kind of snow ranging all the way from Texas or Louisiana. I don't think it's going to be a line of snow. I do think that there's a potential for some snow somewhere around this area, and we have strong high pressure here, and it's just amazing. This is going to be very cold air into our area. So February, it's going to start to be a stormy and cold month for us, I think. But I do think as you move towards, let's say, February the 5th, we do start to get a warm up into our area. I do see that, everybody, in the future around February, after February the 6th, we do get a little warm up because I can see the cold air retreats up northward. You can see on this map all the cold air sticking up there. And even places like Chicago will not even be cold enough to see any snow. It's going to get warmer. But what I'm going to tell you to do is stay tuned for this part of the forecast because it looks tricky right now. I'm concerned about this before I go on any further about any cold air. This has really got me worried for next weekend. This is something to continue to watch. This is the 18Z Saturday run model, and I'm waiting for the 0Z. And this is just a model. Things can change, everybody, but let's see what the European is calling for. Wow, something seemed to be wrong. But what the European is calling for is mostly the same thing I want to show you right here. This is the European model. When that same time period, we can expect low pressure where the high pressure was. So what I can tell you is the European just caused some colder and dry weather, but there is now starting to throw a little bit moisture in the forecast. So I want you guys to stay tuned to my forecasters. I'm going to be able to give you forecasters like this frequently, hopefully everyone, so you can get the most up-to-date information and more online. Right now, this is the 7-day forecast, so you can see, like I said, Sunday night into Monday, we have a chance of a shower. It's about a 30% chance. Could increase or could decrease depending on how the model's acting. I'll update you more on that later on tonight on my Facebook page. Thursday night into Friday, this is something we're watching, but right now we're going with sunny conditions Friday. If I can buy into that idea of a few showers Thursday night into Friday, but temperatures look kind of seasonal for this time of year. You cannot expect to have 70s all throughout the year. So before I leave, I want you to follow me at Twitter at Weatherman TY, where I have a lot of weather information here. Facebook, Tyrese Lawson. Ask questions at any time. Hopefully I can get you an answer as soon as possible. Any weather questions, if you're going on a vacation, you need to know, let me know. And I have just been going too long here talking about the weather for almost 12 minutes. So I want to say thank you for joining us here online. Make sure you have yourself a good night, and I'll see you here for more a little bit later. God bless.